We don't care what they call us, really.
To the people of South Africa, this message comes from Ethiopians, not in anger but in truth. We speak with respect, we speak with history, we speak with pain, but also with hope, because we believe. We are still brothers. We came to your country, not to take from you, but to survive, not for luxury, not for comfort, but for a chance to live, a chance to work, a chance to support our families. We opened small shops, we worked long hours, day and night, no rest, no shortcuts, just survival, just hope. Just the belief that Africa is home. But today, many of our people are living in fear of attack, fear of violence, fear of losing everything. In a single moment, shops destroyed, lives taken, dreams erased, not because of what they've done, but because of where they come from. Let's call it what it is, xenophobia. And we have to ask, why? Why are Africans turning against Africans? Why is an Ethiopian seen as an enemy? In Africa, we remember your history, we remember apartheid, we remember the struggle, we remember a time when South Africa stood alone, and Africa stood with you, and Ethiopia stood proudly with you. When Nelson Mandela was fighting for freedom, he came to Ethiopia. He was welcomed, protected, respected. He was even given an Ethiopian passport under the name David Motsamai. Think about that. At a time when he was hunted, Ethiopia gave him identity. Ethiopia gave him safety. Ethiopia stood with him. That is the Africa we believe in. An Africa of unity, an Africa of brotherhood, an Africa that protects its own. So today, we are not speaking as strangers. We are speaking as people who once stood on the same side. We understand struggle, we understand unemployment. We understand frustration because we live it too. But let's be honest, do not blame your struggles on us. Do not blame your unemployment on us. Do not blame your challenges on people who are also trying to survive. Let's talk facts. Facts versus xenophobia. South Africa's population is about 65.4 million people. Migrants from the Southern African Development Community, about 2.6 million people. That is only 4.1% of the total population. And migrants from outside SADC, including Ethiopians, Nigerians, Congolese, Somalis, and Ghanaians, are only around 214,000 to 220,000 people. That is just 0.34% of the population. Think about that. Less than 1%. Numbers don't lie. These groups are too small to cause the problems they are blamed for. And let's add another truth.
Solution. But if we drive away the...
You will not find African immigrants in government jobs in South Africa. We are not sitting in offices, controlling systems. We are not in positions of power. We are on the ground, in shops, in small businesses, in the streets, working, hustling, surviving. Every African immigrant you see is contributing to South Africa through hard work, through sacrifice, through building something from nothing. We are not the reason for unemployment. We are not the system. We are not the cause of inequality. We are people, just like you, working, struggling, trying to build something better. When you attack an Ethiopian, you are not fixing the economy. You are not creating jobs. You are not solving the problem. You are only destroying lives, African lives. You are burning businesses that feed families. You are destroying dreams that look just like yours. And the truth is, when Africans fight each other, everyone loses, because the real problem is bigger than all of us. Poverty. inequality, a system still wounded by the past. But instead of fixing the system, we are fighting each other. And that is not who we are. Africa is more than a continent. It is an idea of unity, an idea of shared struggle, an idea that says, I am because we are. So how did we forget? How did we go from unity to division, from brotherhood to xenophobia? Violence is not the answer. Hate is not the answer. Because no human being deserves to die. Because of where they come from, no African should feel like a stranger in Africa. So to the people of South Africa, we are asking you, remember who you are. Remember your history. Remember those who stood with you when you needed it most. Choose unity over division. Choose understanding over anger. Choose humanity over violence. Because the Africa we believe in is not an Africa of hate. It is an Africa of people, an Africa of brotherhood, an Africa of shared destiny. We are not your enemies. We are your brothers. We are not here to take. We are here to build. So we ask you, let us live, let us work, let us exist in peace. Because when one African suffers, all Africans suffer. And when one African is unsafe, Africa is unsafe. So the question remains, what kind of Africa do we want? An Africa divided by hate or an Africa united by humanity? Because in the end, we are not foreigners. We are not enemies. We are one people, one story, one Africa. And until every African is safe, in every African country, our freedom is not complete.